Hey everyone, Bear 1000 here. Today we're going to fire up this 1921 Empire electric steam engine. It's from the Metalware Corporation. They used to make like silverware and stuff like that. So let's check our pop-off valve. It's nice and clear, but we're going to put just a little bit of oil on it there just to be safe. This thing's it's not going to blow up anyway, but alright. Now, I just got some hot water from the tap here. Let's put a little bit more in. Go until the sight glass is about 3/4 full. Alright, we're gonna put our I don't have the original stack with the actual pop-off valve in it, so I made that for it. Just a nut soldered on there all the way around. This pop-off valve is actually from a Walesko engine. So let's go ahead and plug this in so it can start getting hot, because I'm doing this all in one take. So we're going to oil this up. So up here where it gets pretty warm, I'm going to put steam engine oil. I'm going to put some on the piston here. Make sure that runs down around so the bottom gets it too. Okay, that should be good. This is sewing machine oil in here, so I'm going to get everything else that moves with the sewing machine oil, because it's a thinner oil. Okay, it's starting to get warm already. There we go. That worked out good. Okay. Everything seems to be good to go. I'm still thinking about taking this apart and giving it a paint job and cleaning it up. I know it won't be original with the original paint, but it's still going to be, I mean, you know, that's not original. I mean, I don't think it's going to really devalue it that much. You know, I like original stuff too, but I also like them to look nice. I mean, I've got some in there that, well, every one I have would look really good cleaned up, but there's a couple that I have that just, I don't know, just like the looks of them. I can't remember where the which is on and off on this. Pretty sure this is off on here. Yeah, I think that's off. I can hear it starting to heat up a little bit there. Can't never seem to get the lighting right in this kitchen. Well, at the bar here. I think you can see that alright. This is a double acting engine, which means it will run in forward and reverse. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it is heating up. But you know, it's what is it, 105 years old now, so it is a 1921. I do have another one that they have a backstory on. Person I got it off of, it came from his grandfather. His grandfather bought 2 of them brand new in 1921. These electric ones, they don't take that long to heat up. This whistle doesn't work right because I still gotta fix that. It was broke in shipping. Easter's coming up, so hopefully you guys all have a great Easter. Make sure that's getting down into the bushings. These don't have bearings, they just have bushings. Seeing a little bit of water here, but I'm not hearing anything when I lift that up, so I don't have it tight for one thing. Well, it was tight, but as it heated, I didn't have it tight enough. As it heats up, things get bigger and it'll come loose. So I think we can, if you want, after we fire this up, we can get the other 1921. That's right, I have 2 of them. The other one is, this is horizontal, the other one's vertical. And I think we can get them both running. Thought I seen that move. I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, it's starting to move there. When I turn this, see it? It's getting ready to run. So we are getting some steam build up. So I'm going to be smoking a pork butt. A huge pork butt for Easter. What are you guys going to be doing? You going fishing, or you going to celebrate Easter with family and friends? Feel free to comment below. Yeah, once this builds up pressure, this one usually takes off on its own. Once I turn the handle, it'll usually just getting the, there it goes, getting the condensated water out of there. That'll build up a little bit more, and then we'll go get the other one, and we'll have them both sitting here running. Quiet. These have some powers. That's a really big piston in there. Alright, it wants to run that way, we'll let it run that way. I like to watch them run slow, kind of like that. It's pretty cool. That's neat. Alright, I'll let you watch it run for a second. I'll be right back. Running very nicely. Looking good, huh? Okay, now let's unplug this for a minute so it doesn't get too hot or build up too much steam. Okay, there is the vertical. Let me get the cord. Get this original cord for that. I don't have the original cord for that one, so I built one. Okay, now I need to get, same way with this one. This one didn't, you know, they didn't have the stacks. So let me get a Alright. Again, we'll put a little oil on the safety valve. Again, it's another Wilesco valve. Yep, okay, now let me get my funnel. Move this over here and this over here. Right in Bruno's water dish. That is perfect. He's not feeling good. He had to go to the vet. They're not sure what's wrong with him, but hopefully we can get him straightened out soon. Alright, now let's go ahead and fill this up. And again, I'm only going 2/3, 3/4 full when the water gets up this tube. Okay, I think that's good enough. now let's put our safety valve in. Make sure that's off. This is off. Safety valve's in. Now let's go ahead and plug this one in. And while it's getting hot, again, we're just gonna, it's pretty much the same engine, it's just sitting upright instead of laying down. So this one, I'm going to, let's see, I can put some steam oil down in there and open this valve up here. What are you seeing? Yeah, I think you see what I'm doing there. Turn this one this way. I put a little bit down in there, so that should get the piston. But just in case, go ahead and put a little bit on there. A little bit on there. Now let's get some oil down in there. This one I need to get a shim for it. Okay, it's starting to get hot. So let's plug the other one back in too. And then we'll get them both going here momentarily. Like I said, I'm doing this uncut. This one will probably take off right now. Oh, almost. Well, there it goes. This one won't take too long. Let's let this run real slow while that one's heating up. Yeah, this one, I forgot the sight glass leaks a little bit on that one. Not enough to hurt. I mean, it'll still run fine. Just something, you know, I'll have to take apart and put seals in it. This one I just used Teflon tape around it, and it sealed up fine. It's speeding up on its own because it's building up more pressure when it's running slow like that. Trying to get them both in shot here. Come on. Yeah, this one, as soon as we get the condensated water out of it, it'll be ready. And oh, I forgot this one here down here. I don't know if you can see it from your angle, but there's a little leak there. I have to take this motor off anyway, because one of these were on backwards and upside down. But I got to take this. No, it might have been one of the other ones. Anyway, I have to take this off and put new seals underneath there, new gaskets. This one's getting ready. It takes a little more to get the condensated water out of it because it's got to go up instead of just run out the, you know, this way. But like I said, it's the same motor. It's just laying down. This one's laying down. The tank's different, but it's the same exact motor. I might have overfilled it too. a little bit. I see some water dripping out of the pipe, the sight glass. There, it's starting to go. Oh, almost. See, when it starts and then goes back and forth like that, means there's condensated water up in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but getting close. I need to tighten this up just a little bit sometime, and I need to put a bushing there. Yes, there's a little bit of water up in there. See it popping out? There we go. I should have let it. Let me get you back a little bit. I'll zoom in just a smidgen. And again, very, very quiet. They're kind of synced up. They're almost synced up there. Pretty close. Not too far. Very nice. These things are cool. Alright guys, just wanted to fire these up. 105 years old. 1921, they were bought at the same time from the same person. And it was in the family until I bought them not quite a year ago, but I bought them in 2025. This one would run a little bit better once I move that that pulley in just a little bit, make it a little more snug, and make a bushing right there on that. And then, like I said, I gotta fix the leak on the. It leaks up here a little bit too, but I wanted to be able to make sure that comes off. I can unsolder that and take that nut off of there when I can find the original smokestack for it. And then the sight glass leaking a little bit, but I mean, they're 105 years old. So anyway guys, hopefully you have a great Easter weekend. This is Thursday, tomorrow's Good Friday, and of course Sunday will be Easter. So I hope everyone stays safe. Have a glorious weekend, everyone. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now. If you want to shut off now, that's fine. But what I'm going to do for those of you that like watching these things, I'm going to go ahead and let them run until they're low on water. I don't have to worry about the fire going out because they're electric, but I do have to keep an eye on the water on these. Because if it runs out of water, you know, there's no shut off on these things. So it'll just keep heating the boiler until the boiler burns through. So that one's very, very smooth. That one's in better shape. I think this one was run more, and it's got a big ding on it, but I'm going to keep all them imperfections in it. Let me get you up here so you guys can watch them. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm just going to walk around here and we'll let you guys roll until they get low on water. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Make it short while you guys are watching this. Maybe, you know, you can go to sleep to that. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the B31. By the way, that's B31, that's B32. I'm going to shut this one down because it is starting to get a little low on water. So I'm going to shut it down. I unplugged it. This one here is still half full of water, but that one, remember, has a leak back there at the sight glass, so it uses a little more water than the B32. But once I get that little leak fixed, it will be fine, and it'll run as long as the B32 here. As you can see, it'll still run a little while on the steam that's left in it because it is unplugged. And there it is. Alright, cool. Always loosen your valves, pressure relief valves, or any valves you got. Excuse me, loosen them up. Because if you don't, when it cools, everything shrinks together and it's real hard to get your valve out next time you want to fill it up. So we're going to let this one run a few more minutes. There we go, how about that? And this one's just mostly water coming out of the exhaust up here. Right there. There we go. Okay, I don't know if you guys are getting bored, but you can see the water level. It's still probably going to run another 20 minutes. So I'm going to call it right here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, Legend, gone for now. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Happy Easter. Be safe. But I'm going to go ahead and let it run. Bye-bye.